Hello and welcome. Right, the Miniland adventure continues because we have got plenty of different bits and pieces. I've pulled more bits and pieces out of storage. So we have got that massive Lego house set that I want to take a look at with the box and see what you guys and girls think I should do. I pulled Indy out. We've got a Star Wars set out. We built up most of Dubai yesterday. So all of that is done. We've also done most of Tokyo. And the bases, we've got London, Chicago, that's all been cleaned up to a point, Shanghai and some of the other bits and pieces. So we've got quite a lot to crack on with and get on with today. So that's the stuff down here that we are messing around with. And I just need to basically clean up some of the bigger sets to give myself some space. I need to do a little bit of research into these. So I've got both colors of these. I've got it in teal and red already built. And I did find another spare one. So depending on how much these are worth, if they're only worth like a $5, I could literally just rip this open and build it. If not, I'll keep it sealed and then just try and hunt the other ones down. So we've got one of those in there. And again, I've also found a few of these. So I've got one of these somewhere built because I've already put it in the display. And I've got another 3 sealed as well. So I need to work out the price of these and if it's worth just ripping this open and adding it into the display or not. So over the next week or two, our plan of attack is to add in 16, 20 base plates of architectural space, I think. So yeah, it should be good fun. So I want to just carry on with the cleaning side of stuff first. And then we'll kind of snowball and go from there. I think that'll be the best. I think that'll be the best plan of attack. So that is what we will do. He says as he's now currently looking for the wipes, which is a strong start. But good afternoon to everybody. Now there will be a poll running, but I'm going to let you girls and guys decide what the poll is today. So you guys and girls let me know what we should do for a poll idea for today. I always spice it up a little bit and let you guys decide sometimes as well. So you let me know and we'll create a poll. Everybody that's liked the video so far, thank you very much indeed. Oddly, good afternoon. Ultra Bricks, good afternoon to both of you. Oddly has just brought the monkey wrench from Ninjago Skybound. Well, very, very nice indeed. So that'd be good fun to put all that. Is it already, was it built or do you have to obviously build it up? Because I'm assuming, is that the set or just the minifigure? And why? I did this yesterday. I do it all the time. I put the wipes behind the laptop screen. I can never find them. So there we go. There's the wipes. So yeah, we will clean the Star Wars thing up first. The Star Wars one might work for scale, but I don't think Indiana Jones will. But I've got places that they can go so they'll be safe and sound. So that's not too much. That's not too much of a problem. And then, like I said, we've got to try and build up Chicago, London, Shanghai, Australia as well. Now, I actually have got a spare New York. I thought I had a spare Paris, but I don't. So I need to get hold of Paris or I get the Eiffel Tower, obviously. So that's something to think of. Right. Yes. Fair enough. Yeah, well, if you've got the figures and you're laughing with that, then that's all that matters. But yeah, it's just what we've got space for, isn't it? With regards to those sorts of things. So it's always nice to have the newer bits and pieces. Well, I say newer bits and pieces. It's always nice to add stuff to the collection and just figure out exactly what's going on. But I'm going to give this a good clean and then we'll revert back to this at a later date to see if this is worth adding into the display or not, because it is complete, which is good, but it's just a couple of cobwebs. That's all it is. So I don't think it'll work, but because we're now doing this Miniland, I did try and do it before. Now, the only reason why it would work is because it's got the same print across the front like it does with the other architecture sets. So, Reese, I have pulled out the Indiana Jones set. So we have got this one to see if it'll fit with the architecture stuff, because again, it's going to be a Miniland walkthrough, isn't it? So if we're going to add the Pokemon stuff in, we could potentially get away with a Indiana Jones and a Star Wars thing as well. My Space Limit, yeah. That's it exactly. Yeah, it's. Well, I don't know what I'm doing with this one, Reese. This might be getting binned off. So I've got the box and everything for this, but like I said, I don't know if I can't make this work. I don't think this will fit, but it's all complete because it's got all the bits and pieces move on it. It is pretty cool because you've got all the moving elements and you've got all of those bits down on here, which you can see. So yeah, there's some bits and pieces on here, and you've got the ball and everything that moves about. So yeah, just needs a bit of a clean, and then I'm going to put it out the way. But yeah, it's got all the minifigures within it. There's potential that it could work, and it's just you are walking through the ride and taking photos of it, but I don't know. So yeah, I pulled this one out, and I pulled the pizza oven out for Star Wars as well. So yeah, it's just we got quite a lot of space, and it just depends on what things we realistically think would work well. But as I will try and get this placed, see if it will work. If it doesn't work, then obviously it'll be on the scrap pile, and then we'll go from there. But I want to have what I need to do is just put this tree. Let's just plonk this tree back together. Yeah, it's a pretty cool mechanism. You can see it moving all the way up to the top as a ball up, and then come back out. Yeah, if you're not seen the pizza oven, no? The technical term. Look, there you go. That is a pizza oven, isn't it? Let's be quite honest about life. That is the Yoda's hut, which is officially known as the pizza oven. But because it's got the thin surrounding, this could work well with. This probably would work better as a Star Wars section within the Miniland, but I don't know. So these two are up for debate, because if we're going to put the Bowser in and we're going to put the Pokemon in, it might be worth trying to have like an IP section of the Miniland where we would have a representation of Star Wars. These things, I've got it from Indiana Jones, if it will work. The base from Bowser will work. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we just need to go through and see if it will work. Yeah, it is a lovely little pizza oven. It just is, isn't it? It's just one of those where it definitely is a pizza oven. But no, there's all of these literally built it, and because this was supposed to be part of the range that they did, they never released a roller coaster. And I was like, well, I can't just have a random diorama. But after all this time, it might have a new lease of life. I've only got the Mario Kart vehicles. That's it. I haven't got any of the actual sets. Because you've just got to think of when you're walking around a museum or a Miniland like Legoland, what would work and what doesn't, you know what I mean? Sean, who is a black sheep today, good afternoon. We're having a maths debate. Oh, master debate going on. Do tell, Sean. What are we debating about? Sean is having a master debate with himself, and it's only 10 past. We're 9 minutes into the stream. There we go. We've set the tone for the rest of the day. Set the tone. But yeah, I've got loads of figures with this. To be fair, I should do some of the shorts with these. I don't think I've done any shorts with these whatsoever. I think that's Connery. Yep, that's Sean. There he is. So that's it. The first comment, things are getting zesty. So I wonder what the maths debate's all about. Unless and nobody yet has let me know what we want to do as a poll. So Matt, make the poll about our favorite color piece of Lego. Right. Okay. I like that. We'll go for that. Okay. I don't know how I can do that with. I will try. That's going to be difficult with only 4 choices. Poll idea: Eiffel Tower or anything else? It's true. Hang on. That might be a better. That I'll do that. That might be easier. Should I get the Lego? Is it IFE Eiffel Tower? How can I do this? Yes. Oh. Right, we'll start off with this and we'll see how we go. We'll go from that. That's not bad a shout, actually, Reese. I might use that as the next one. It's always good to have good ideas. Yeah, what theme? That's not bad. We'll do that next time, Reese. I don't think we've done that one. I don't think we've done that style of poll, so that would work. Yeah, I every now and then I just leave it up to you guys and girls, and it always gets a little bit fruity. So So Audrey says, I want to see how big the Eiffel Tower box is. I've just got the created cherry blossom, and that's almost twice as tall as it. Wow. Well, the Eiffel Tower is 5 foot tall, so it's a 1.5 meters. Right, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It'll tick over. Probably the city. Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah, because yeah, it depends if we go by individual sets or waves. Because Star Wars is big, City's big, Friends is big, Ninjago will be big this year. Lord of the Rings will have like 2 sets, so that's actually going to lose. They'll actually lose a poll for a change, which is ideal. Yeah, that's a good idea, that Reese. You just have to remind me of that one next time. No, Reese, I don't have the other Death Star. I waited and waited to get this one. So I purposely didn't get the other ones. I thought they were going to release another one, and they did, and then that was that. So, yeah, so that works. That works for me. I'm happy with what I've got. Everybody's liked the video so far, guys. Thank you very much indeed. Obviously, it helps with all the bits and pieces. But yeah, Reese, how far are you into the boutique? Just about to start bag 5. Loving the build so far. Been looking at the last couple of modules. Oh no. Oh, the Lego bills have been paid. So what's next on your list then, Reese? Come on. What is next on the list? What are we going for? Yeah, the You talking about the car and the bike? Oddly, like the thing that opens up. Is that the one that you're talking about? Because it's that thing is massive. I know it's not worth the money whatsoever, but it's a base plate long, that car, with a bike that comes out on the inside. So it's so big. Yeah. That car is massive. So that's why it's so much money, rather than just making it a smaller thing. It's really big, which I don't think there's any need to do it, to be honest. But I don't know why it's so much money, because it's a lot of money over this way as well. But I'm sure it would look impressive in person, but I'm just not quite used to having that problem with the Ninjago stuff. So that can wait until next year. I'm in no rush for that at all. That's even if it ever happens, because I don't care about that vehicle. So I'd rather just not worry about it, to be honest. But yeah, that is a quick spruce up of that. So looks alright, isn't it? All the bands are still attached, all the chains are still attached, everything's still tickety boo. But will it work? That is the thing. Because if it's not, then it is going and goodbye. I missed a bit. You missed a bit. Oh, the cleaning. Probably. I'm just pretending I'm not actually doing it. His nose just there. There you go. Is that better? I think. Yeah, I want to do a little bit of research into what some of the sets are that I've got. Like I said, I've got some. I found a box of these. I've got a few of these that I need to work out what's what. That is the exclusive, sealed. That's the squished. It's just squished at the top. That's all. So I really don't know what to do with this. I don't know. And then I've got this in teal and red somewhere, and it's also sealed. So I need to see what that's all about as well. Yeah. Yeah. There's some nice stuff. Well, oh yeah, the light still works. Check that out. There you go. I would go for maybe one of the modulars at the moment, because they're only going to get more money, whereas the Riverdale and stuff, they're all going to stay the same. Mine's on the floor as and when you want it, Reese. That's a good call. How about the next polls? The teams get retired. Yeah, Dream, Sonic, DC can't. Yeah, be interesting to see what happens. But we don't know what's going on with DC. I just haven't seen much about DC. I wonder if yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with DC at the moment. They've never really cared about DC at all, have they? So yeah, they've never given a monkeys really about DC. Right. Yeah, that's it. Well, it's there, Reese, later, so you don't have to worry about the price. So that's there. Yeah, the museum's a good call. Museum's obviously retiring this year, so you can either just get something at retail price and you don't have to worry about it going up, or you try and get some of the other sets before they get more expensive. So might have to be tactically. Yeah, see, there you go. So if you can get double points on those kind of things, then that's not a bad shout, to be fair, because you can get a fair few sets on double points at the moment. Because we know Monkey Kid's retiring. I was thinking about it. Oddly, Monkey Kid is retiring. Right, we'll see. We'll see. I'll keep the Eiffel Tower poll running up at the moment just to see if how people badly want to make me suffer. Going by what Sean found last night, it's like 700 pieces of the same element. It's like, right, so that's that one all together and done. That's all clean and fine, and we're happy. Of course, it can't stay on this table because I've got no space. So I brought those extra sets up. Yeah, they didn't have any. They didn't have any today, so I got a cold Hamilton instead. So I'm going to move this, clean the pizza oven, move this over to the Kallax so it's safe. Pizza oven, give that a clean, move it over, and then we can decide later on if it's gonna fit and work. So you guys and girls can entertain yourselves, as I need to just move this so it's not going to get damaged. As like I said, it's complete, which is great. All right, there we go. That's safe. Safe as ours is now. Now, of course, because I'm now looking at sets. I'm now looking at sets in a different way. Like, say, for example, the blue space character. That would be perfect to have a path all the way around the bottom, because that's just an oversized minifigure. Can you see how that would now work? Oh God, Reese, could you imagine? I'll tell you what, if I had the money, I would. To be honest, and I would just do like mammoth charity streams or some nonsense like that. Do like 12-hour builds of just the same thing. As you can see, the life draining from out my body. I think I peaked yesterday. I think that's what I've done. I think I peaked doing this. There we go. Yeah. See, I was wondering if the upscale Benny would, well, the blue space would work in the Miniland, because I can obviously put the Santa in there, and I can change it. I can just change that one character out with some of the others, can't I? So I can put a pirate in there. I can do other little bits and pieces, because that would be potentially the upscale figures would work as a walkthrough attraction. But do I just need one? I think you could probably get away with one. So it'd be quite nice to have, because that way it gives a perspective of, oh, they're looking at a big figure. But yeah, you got to sort of look at the sets differently now and go, well, actually, what else would work in that sort of thing? It's like, would this work? Would that work? What kind of things would work with what, how, where, and why? And you just basically go from there. You go from there, because we're saying about the Pokemon stuff, weren't we? Well, the container ship would actually work because it's on that base. That's the crazy thing. The container ship would actually work, which is pretty funny. Right, that didn't really need too much cleaning. So that's the pizza oven. So that one's come out, and then just see what's going on with that one, or it gets thrown in the bits. Yes, we could put the ship slap in the middle of the display, right in the middle of the table, because again, just with this pizza oven, look, you can just see, you put the pizza oven like that, and then you just sort of create the path through, don't you? Oh, Dee dropped you on that one. So yeah, you just create the path through, and then it goes off to the next bit. Obviously, all these need sorting out, but yeah, you could put it that way and have the minifigures taking photos and all of the other little bits and pieces. Well, Benny is the blue space character from the Lego movie, but the actual set is just a blue space. So have a look. You YouTube. Lego, there it is. Yeah, they've made a couple. They also made a train set. I've actually got it. It's been about for a while, that. So that would work. Smack in the middle. It'll be a full-size model for the minifigures to walk around. Wouldn't that be splendid in the display? I'd love to do a live. I'd do the longest live stream in the world. I'll wait until it goes into a sale and I do it as a rib. I think that it'll be worth every penny. That would be worth every penny. Just the reaction for it. And every time Jay jumps in the chat, I just randomly grab it and start putting it in. But Benny, well, it's not Benny. It's the blue space. If I not click newest, I have. Where's the blue space gone? So the football, the car. Oh, don't do this to me. I just typed. It'd been quicker. I just typed in blue space. Yeah, because I think the Pokemon set will work. All right, it's cheating me off now. Where are you? I probably passed it. Blue space. There, that thing. So it's the upscale Santa. It's the astronaut, isn't it? That's what it is, and that's what people. That's going to sell out in a heartbeat. People are going to go mad for that. They're going to go absolutely mad for that. Yeah, they've done a few of those ships. What is it? It's because this is their new dual fuel container, so I think this will sell really well. Where's the other stuff? I need to find stuff that's retired. Very, very bizarre how the Lego website works from time to time. Very, very bizarre. Sometimes they give you all of it mashed up together. Other times they don't. They're giving the new camp, apparently. Real Madrid Bernabeu. No, they've not. There's nothing else on there. But yeah, that's what that one is. Yeah, if you're a fan of the blue space, no, I wouldn't. I don't think I would be silly enough to. I don't think I'd be silly enough to put it in the water. So we should be okay with that. But it is on a base which would work as a Miniland. I don't think I would. Well, it would be worth it to annoy him. I think it really would be. That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. Just go running towards it. Thing is, that's possibly why it was quite hard to get the tickets, because the tickets sold out really quickly, didn't they? I've not actually seen anything of it, to be honest. I heard that they were there, so hopefully some people got some real big bargains, because that's what it's all about. I say that's what it's all about. It's not what it's all about. You go in there for the actual main show as well, but. So this is an option. The pizza oven is an option. That's what the pizza oven looks like. There it is. That's what that is. So I think I'm going to start on Shanghai's looking at me. So we might start on Shanghai and then do a bit of research on the sets between builds, because I want to know how much this is and if it's worth. What do? Do I actually have it in the display, or do I just sell it on and put it towards the Titanic or the Eiffel Tower? You know what I mean? He's done it. He's done it. Oh, I love it. We have. There we go. So I don't know what I can do for that. He's found his There we go. He's found the golden ticket. Well done, Sean. He's managed to find the set that he's after. That didn't take you long, did it? No messing around. No messing around at all. Right, so what we've got as the emojis, look, is we have got the Willy Wonka emojis because of Ryan. Because Ryan is the Willy Wonka master and very, very kindly donated 10 channel memberships. So because he donated 10 channel memberships, it had to be Willy Wonka because he got Willy Wonka on times 4 points and despises it and thinks it's a sewage factory. So we got Willy Wonka for him because he gifted, and it was the higher tier membership as well. I didn't even realize. So because there's 2 tiers. You can do the sort of you get use of emojis, different colors the longer you've been on and all that kind of stuff. And there was a second tier, and he picked the second tier, which means I can do a members only live stream for like an adult plus live stream and early access to the other little bits and pieces. Like, good grief. No. So Willy Wonka is because it's basically the channel mascot. It's the set for this. And I think at some point I am going to have to get it, but I don't think it'll work in the Miniland. So I don't think. But yes, Sean's absolutely nailed that. So that did not take long to get at all. Ultra Bricks, how's your deep diving going for the other little bits and pieces? Well, it would be, Sean. That's it. It would be live 18 because I can do it that way because I can. When we get enough channel members as to a point, there's a lot of stuff we can do. So we can actually get you on. You lot can come on and share bits and pieces and all the other little bits and bobs anyway. But also, we can have members live streams and all that sort of stuff. That'd be much later on down the line, obviously. But yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good fun. Oh, Ultra's buckled on a set as well. What are you guys buckling on? Tell me. Because the more I think about it, and it's painful, but the more I think about it, the more I envision a 5 base plate long Titanic is basically the scale of what the Titanic would be to us in minifigure form. I'm like, oh yeah, it could work. It could work. Oh, what's been picked up? Top guesses. Well, yeah, it's got to be. Well, what we'll do is it a Bricklink set? That's how we've got to break it down. Because if it's a Bricklink set, then we can go from that way. So, is it a Bricklink? So I'm the only one then that hasn't got anything at all. So Sean's living the dream. Reese is living the dream. Oddly's getting minifigures, and I'm sat here like I'm just cleaning old Lego sets. He got a Duplo set. Nothing wrong with Duplo. A lot of money in Duplo. Especially the older sets, a lot of money in Duplo. Right. That will have to go there for now. Sit down. Oh, it does. Kind of. We'll leave that there for now. See what that looks like. Oh, it's a backtrack. Oh. Well, it was a backtrack. Oh. Oh, Ultra Bricks is on. Oh, okay. Wild West train then. We're gonna go all in, and you got the length. Did you get the length? Oh, Goldmine's a good shout because that's just come out, isn't it? Because people are just selling theirs. Did you go old school? Did you get the original one? Got the length. Oh, he's gone for the pricey beast. Congratulations on that. So the length. The length. Let's have a look at this. What a thing this is. Right, let's show off your sets, guys and girls, shall we? So that is a between you two, but a fantastic haul for that. Is really very, very, very. Sean, start with Sean. I'll just click on the one that comes first. I can't remember if Sean's was. Is it the off-road adventure you got, Sean? Is that the one that you were going for? I couldn't quite remember which one Sean was going for. Where is it? Another news. Camping adventure. Oh, the camping adventure. Not the off-road, the camping. So, are they both? I wonder if they're both from the same series. Have you both got it from the same series? I can't remember. I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. So, past series. There's the train. No. Right, the train's come first. So, now look who it's by. Of course it is. So, you're that's it then. You've crumbled at the Western. You have crumbled at the Western. What a beautiful thing. It looks massive as well. So this will be a really nice build. Really nice build. Lots of track it takes up. Lot of track it takes up. But yeah, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And the general store, you can actually still pick up at a really good price. But yeah, I think we all agree, and Reese has just said it, that is some beautiful length. That is a thing of absolute beauty. And the filth that Sean has managed to pick up is the series before. Oh, there we go. So Sean's now got 2 sets from series 3, which is The Art of Chocolate as well. So King Creations. This is a very nice looking set, this one as well. This will really work very well with the A-frame cabin. And if it's going to be winterized, what are you going to do? You're going to keep the fire and just have like a little bit of snow around it, or how are you going to work the fire with that? Because they do go hand in hand, don't they? Let's be honest. It just works very, very well. So yeah, between you two, outrageous. Yeah, so you don't have to get more at the same time, do you? You don't have to get more at the same time. Yeah, that's true. You could put the DeLorean at the front. Yeah, you could put the DeLorean at the front, absolutely. Because I know with the train track wrapping around with the DeLorean at the front, I think that'll work. I think that'll work really nice. Doesn't work there, does it? Tuck that behind. Yeah, put that on the wall. That can make its way up onto the wall. Shanghai. But no, some amazing sets out and about. Not jealous at all. Not jealous at all. I mean, I am very jealous, to be honest. But no. Because you just built the DeLorean actually thinking about Ultra Brick. So yeah, Sean's right on target with that because you've already done it, haven't you? It's already built. Because did you build the car or did you build it flying? That's the question. Did you build the car up? Instructions. I'm just finding Shanghai. I don't know if Shanghai's a good one to start on or not. I'll start with New York. That might be a little bit easier. New York might be easier. Might regret it, but it might be easier. So we'll start off with New York. New York. So 2016 this set came out. All right, just share the instructions with you guys and girls, just very, very quickly. And then I'll be building this up in the background. Is that with you? I think it's with you. Yeah. The nice thing about the architecture sets is that they do really nice write-ups. So, but I thought I had Paris, but I don't. I've got a second one of these, and I don't know how that's happened. So I've got to make the decision of, well, to be fair, I'm going at the Eiffel Tower, so I don't really think I need Paris. But yeah, this is still easily available. So it comes with all of these. Because obviously that's what they're now doing, aren't they? They're now just making larger stuff. So they've done all these buildings separately, they've done it together. They're now doing that with France as well. But yeah, it's nice to read. And obviously you can read all this for yourself. You just go onto the Lego website, you can download the instructions, and you can have a lovely time with it. I haven't actually looked at the instruction booklet for the Eiffel Tower. I don't know if I want to. I might just keep it as a surprise and just see how painful that actually is. Yeah, welcome to New York. But it's probably the only city which really looks better than on the postcard. I misread that and thought it said it's the only city that really does look better on a postcard. I was like, oh, that's a bit harsh. But yeah, lots of height, lots of length, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So I just need to figure out, make sure I've got all the base, and then go from there. So I will be shooting down because that's what I have to play with, and obviously everything else has broken off. So at what point do I need to start paying attention? But again, the really nice thing is with these and how that works as a Miniland is that they're not all quite perfect with regards to them being all the same shape, which is great. Now it does look like, right, Statue of Liberty. We're on the Statue of Liberty. Okay, so I'm going from left to right on this one. Yeah, there you go. Ollie's like, just don't go there. Just look at postcards. That's not a bad show. But then Shibo. Oh, there it is. That was an easy find. Got it. We might be doing a special delivery to the States with the Mountain Fortress. Shibo doesn't know it yet. So there is a little Statue of Liberty, which, again, from a mini, but don't forget what this is. This is a Miniland for minifigures, is what this is. So you just got to think of what other sets work. What other sets will work? Is that the Killian? How are we? Good afternoon to you. We are just tanking through some of these little bits and pieces, and yeah, I just found some other bits and bobs in boxes and stuff, and I'm still chomping through these. So what's in here? Double decker. Nice. Is that dairy milk? Oh, result. We've got a dairy milk, which hopefully doesn't taste like diseases. So good afternoon to Killian. Yeah, don't forget how old this set is, though, oddly. These are quite old, these sets now, aren't they? So it is literally just like a little micro figure. That's it. But that bit is fully done. Result. Right, I'm adding the next bit of length. Where's the length? Show me the length. There is all sorts of stuff. All sorts of stuff. I'm assuming that is actually the next bit. That's not too bad. And then I've got the bit above it as well. So that's the next bit of length. What we're building today, Killian, with your printer? Anything exciting? We were just talking about length before. You missed out, Killian. It seems to be that Ultra Bricks has the biggest length today of a new Lego set. We're all very jealous. Ooh. All right, so that's going to match up. So I need a bit to be added on that side. So all matches up on there, all on there, but it's just that bit. Oh, is it brown rain, Killian, or is it? Oh no! Oh no! Poor Killian. Poor Killian. The pet shop modular. The pet shop modular itself's nice. It's just it depends if you want the townhouse. That's what it depends on. Hang on, I'll show you. There you go. See, nice like that. Look. Yeah, this building's nice because the roof texture's good on the top, so that works out to be okay. And then next bit on the inside is all right with the staircase and things. So yeah, you got all the bits, and then the actual pet shop itself is just this bit at the bottom. There you go. But don't forget, it's on a 16 by 32. Because you get the townhouse with it, so it's exactly the same as the library. So it just depends on. It just depends on what you can do with the townhouse. That is the thing, because at the moment I've got the library and the townhouse together as a bit of fascia, and I don't know what to do with the pet shop. So I've got to try and get this in somewhere, because obviously it's a nice set. But yeah, I've got this just ready to go. But the actual bit it comes with is just a bog standard brown house, which though I think has the painter and decorator in it. So hang on, bear with me. So what you've got is that. Which, to be fair, it's not bad, but it's just I don't think what people wanted, because I think if each one of them was on a 32 by 32 base plate, you'd have been all right. Oh, I know. That's it. Just straight in, straight back out again. Reese, do you have this? for your jizz club. Oh, Reese. Yeah, so with this one, I do like the. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, the bits and pieces on the back, where you got the bit that looks like it goes into the basement, and all the other little bits and bobs. But again, it splits off into 3. Now, Sean, I wasn't lying to you. You've got the painter and decorator with a roller look on the inside of this one, so that's a pretty cool thing for bit. But they are bland with regards. There's not much in these. There's not much in these, and again with this one, there's not much on the brown level. Does it come off? No. Where does that go to? You can. Oh, you've got crawl space, haven't you? Oh yeah, you got crawl space underneath. That's why the house is so high. The pet shop is always a cheaper value because of this, because of what of this bit. So yeah, it's always at a cheaper value. But yeah, this is the reason why, because it's this side. But then if you've got the library, you could put both the townhouses together. So I can stay there. Yeah. So you got the because if you start to put the two townhouses together, it works out all right. So the other townhouse, look, just a completely different colour, but they're also slightly different heights. So you can then start making your own street. I'll hold on to this one for you then, Reese, because it's sealed. So I've got a spare one. So yes, it has the missing parts that goes in the jazz club. It was the giveaway that didn't come out with the giveaway. So yeah, I've got a spare one of those. So yeah, I'll put that to one side for you. So yeah, it's a bit of a joke though, because the jazz club came out on the 1st of January, and then they released this a month later, and it really annoyed everybody. So yeah, it really annoyed. It really annoyed everyone. But yeah, that's what those two look like. That's what they look like together. Old bricks. Yes, I am thinking of trying to keep them all. I don't see why I would get rid of them. Because obviously I've got all the modulars to this side, haven't I? So yeah, I don't see why I would bin them off. I don't think. Maybe at a later date if I haven't got any use for them. But no, I think maybe I'll hold on to those. Yeah, I can hold on to that for you. That's absolutely fine. So it is a nice vehicle as well. That's the thing. So I'm quite surprised that they did it how they did it, to be honest, because I thought they would have made it. I thought they'd made it a lot easier for people to get their hands on, but they didn't. So it's a bit of a shame. Yeah, but you've got the taxi that goes with the hotel, the kiosk that goes with the other one. You've got the other one that goes with the shopping street, haven't you? And then you've got that vehicle as well. So yeah, some nice sort of sets to happen and do and whatever. I've got it somewhere. Oh, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. It's parked by the red roller coaster. So yeah, it's a good size. There we go. That's what I was looking for. So yeah, it's a good. It is a good size. And then on the inside of it, you've got everything on the inside, all the piano, all the spare art bits. So yeah, you've got there's a moving piano that comes with it, moving boxes, there's a jukebox. So yeah, there's tons of stuff, look, tons and tons and tons of stuff that comes with this. You've even got a chest of drawers as well. Oh yeah, loads. If I can get that out. Oh. Yeah, so the chest of drawers are big, but yeah, you can get all of those. Let's get that back in there. So yeah, that's lots of stuff, lots and lots of stuff with this, and that's what's in this one. So yachts. It's a bit like Tetris putting all this back, so you've got to make sure it all goes in the right way. But that's how that all goes in. That box goes there. Because they got removable artwork on the inside of the Jizz Club, and you can change it with the saxophone. So, and then yeah, that bit just goes on there. Absolutely laughing, living the dream. Thanks very much. So there you go, and then shut the doors on it. Happy days. So I picked up a couple of spare ones because I thought it'd be quite fun to have all of these moving in Deadpool into the X-Men mansion. And I'm like, I'm just not going to do it. So, what set number is that, Sean? I don't recognise the name. Yeah, so this was the Jazz Club. Yes, that's the Red Jazz Club, and it's the moving in vehicles. He's even got the workers with the bits on. So yeah, that all matches up. And then there's the car that obviously went with the shopping street. All right, guys, everybody's liked the video so far. Thank you very much indeed. 36% of you want to see me suffer. 18% of you think it would suck to be me, and 18% of you say yes, and the other 27% of you say no. So we've got three. So it's 3/4 of you think I should get the Eiffel Tower for one reason or another. Fine. Right, we are looking at 40784. Oh, that one. Maybe. Maybe. Do I? It might be in the shed. I can hunt it down over the week and send some photos if I find it. I've just found loads of sealed giveaways today, actually. Loads and loads of the sealed giveaways today, but possibly. Is it something you're after, Sean? Possibly. But no, I've just found a lot of smaller sealed things like this lying around. I just found like a couple of tubs of them. I was like, right, okay. I've got a few other things that potentially could work. I'll send you some photos this week because it's all in the shed. So because I've had to pull everything out to get this, I've now got access to all of those easy enough. So I can have a look see. Because obviously I've got some other weird and wonderful things. Like you've seen the lightsaber, the Star Wars lightsaber, and all the other little bits and pieces. But Reese, if you want that, I can keep that to one side for you, and it'd be safe and sound. Because if you're into your modulars, because I don't know, yeah, happy to do that. There you go. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you can do with them, isn't there? There's a lot of stuff that you can do with it. All right, magic, that fits on lovely. Well, I mean, it'll just be added to the price race. Just it just because it's as everybody was saying yesterday, it's now been shown on screen, so it's now a famous set. And yeah, we can print this part of the chat off and put it in a frame. Can you imagine if somebody was sad enough? Like, yeah, I'm now going to charge you 30% more. Behave yourself, bloody weird and wonderful people, honestly. Right, there's more of that stuff, but that looks, what is that? Oh, I need some grills and 2x2s. Grills and 2x2s. You know what? Standing up all the time is a bit tedious, I'm not going to lie. I tell you what, Sydney is wrecked, but I think London's even worse. I think most of London is just not looking happy in here. Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? Haha. Yes. There we go. That's the bit I'm after. Be added to the invoice. Yeah, that's it. Added to the invoice. Absolutely. Yeah, because I found that Austin Jane thing, and like I said, I've just found 3 of these. Why I've got 3 of these sealed, and this is the Amelia, isn't it? So I'm like, well, I don't know why I've got 3 of those, but if anybody's after an airplane. Yeah, there's quite a few bits. Like I said, just recycle it in. There's 1 or 2 other bits that I know where the money will go to, which would be fantastic. And then, yeah, because with regards to this project, this is going to take months, really. Because if you think how long realistically do you think it would take to put the Eiffel Tower together? Because I think the bags would be a bit. No, Reese, I didn't pick up any. I only picked up the pizza oven because for the theme park I was going to have a George Lucas lounge for all the eateries, the cantina. I was going to have the sail barge for a floating restaurant and all that kind of stuff, and just never materialized. So I come up with all these ideas, and it's just never happened. So just get it gone, reset. Got a great plan with this. Yeah, so we will see. Nice kind of sugar. Which one? What was it? What is it? Oh, what am I missing? I think I'm getting abused, and I can't quite realise it. Story of my life, really, to be honest. Is that which is the next bit? No. Oh, is that it? The next one? That could well be the next part. Tell you what, you've got to really almost like strip it down in your head to think, what's the bit that's on top of this? How should that go? Because what bit goes on there? Yeah, I figured that bit out. So I'm on. Oh, it is. Oh, magic. Okay, so that is. Right. Okay, so that bit goes there, and then we've got a grill at the front. I need to find another grill at the back. So that's what this little length is starting to look like. We're starting to get there. What's going on with the colour? No, I didn't get those dioramas. I didn't get them. So I've got quite a lot of Star Wars boxes perfectly fine, sealed underneath these tables. Like so I pulled I pulled this one out yesterday, didn't I? And then I moved something else before, and I was like, oh, there's more of them, sort of like lingering around. Oh, all of a sudden I found like one of those, and then I found other bits and pieces. They're all of this is going. It's all going. So anybody wants anything that they need Star Wars related, I've got no space, nor time, nor patience anymore for those things. So do let me know. Do feel free. Right, carrying on. What do I need? I need the cheese grater. That's what I need. There it is. Oh, by the way, could not find for love or money those pieces that hit the roof yesterday. I can't believe how far they flew. It was bad. How bad that thing flew off. It wasn't good. But yeah, I wonder how long it would take to do the Eiffel Tower. I think there'd be tears. I actually think there'd be tears. I think. Let me just. Right, I'm just checking the poll. 11 votes in. 36% of you say yes. 27% of you say nah. And then 18 for the other two yeses. So, yeah, it'll be painful. But everybody has liked the video so far. Thank you very much indeed. Right, I'm getting higher and higher on this because that's that bit. What's the next bit that goes on? Is it just one? But that doesn't look like it's part of it. No. It's a different bit of grid altogether. So that's all in. That's all in. That is not part of that. So I just need the top. Is that going to be in here or not? Because something like that could have been mixed up with the pieces for the Colosseum, because it's that sort of colour. Oh, there it is. That I was on my way down when I found it. Got it. Complete. Nice. Nice and nice. Good. I know, Reese. I know it would, wouldn't it? Yeah, I know. It's bad. It's bad that it would. I think out of all of them, that would actually make more sense because it's just all the buildings. So you're just walking around, you can see a minifigure scale of all of those bits. It's like, yeah, that would work. That would work. But what's everybody's opinion on this? What do I do with this? Do I sell it or keep it? Sealed to a point. Because it is the brick moulding factory. Off we go. Well up for that. We should. A load of us should go over to Billund. I think. I don't see why not. It's that they're not. The flights aren't that bad. So that could be doable. Absolutely. Ultimate is straight in there. Just sell it. Just get it gone. It's a good call. I just don't know, because what do you think realistically it would sell for? That's the thing. Because I don't know what. Oh, that's not the right. Is that the right bit? Oh, I'm missing a space rocket launch. Oh, no. We'll do a full circle to that because there's no way that that's going to be in there. So we're just one bit at the top. I think that must be in a different box. I don't know if that's actually the same top. Right, then we're on to the whites. So I am on step 52, 53. When does that bit appear? In the front. 58, 59. And then it should be clear. Yes. 6 of those clears, and then I'm on step 61. Brilliant. Okay. That is good. I know where I am. Well, I say I know where I am. I am just making this up completely. I think that might be part of it. Right, what's the next bit? Because I can't quite understand why there's one bit missing. Oh, you are joking. Oh, I need one bit to add my length. Just got back. Welcome back. That's not a bad shout, actually. That's not a bad shout, because Wonka's going to have to be bought. I think Wonka might be a Christmas build. I think that would just be really funny just to do that. Just we'll talk about it all year, and I'll have to pick it up. Real Brick, not a fan. Yeah, some of the alternative companies is either the brick quality is not the best, or there's obviously some of the little bits and pieces wrong with it. Some of them are obviously fantastic. It just depends on where they come from. So, yeah, I just need to figure out how much. Then I wonder what I could sell it for. I wonder. Right, I need a 1 by. What is it? Is it the circle? Oh, it is. Can't quite understand. So when it's broken, that bit there looks come off, but all of that's completely attached, and that's how it would go. That's it, but it's just missing that one piece. So, well, they're all broken up in here. Oddly, they were all. This is all part of the Ninjago breakage aftermath. So, but of course, if anybody's building anything in the background, let us know what it is you're building. I'll flop it up onto the Lego website so we can have a look-see. Everybody's taking part in the poll so far, thank you very much indeed. And of course, if you liked the video, thank you very much indeed as well. So, yeah, let us know what you think of the new Lego set, for example. That's sort of the one that comes out on the 1st of March for Billund. You've got plenty of time to pick that up. But no, Wonka would be a good call. Oh, right, you got a lot of missing pieces in the real brick set. Oh, what is it? Missing internal bag, was it? That's not very good. That's not very good. You don't want that, do you? I'm normally missing pieces, but I just drop them on the floor and then can never find them again. As we found out yesterday when it hit the roof. How did I hit the roof with a piece yesterday? I do not know. Is that? No, that can't be part of that. Because when it's a single piece like that, I feel like it's going into my spare piece bin. So bear with me. I am just crawling to find what I am looking for. Okay, I can bring this over with me. So there we go. I'm back. What's the odds? It's at the bottom. This is full of just stuff. And all I need is one white little hopper, which could be anywhere. Yeah, see, it's just a warning, isn't it? Just carry your head of your enemies into a battle. Absolutely. I think what'll be easier if I do a deep pour, because there's going to be other bits in this head from these sets. Because, like I said, when all the tables smashed and all the pieces broke, they went from here to the back wall. I mean, they went flying. I'm still finding bits in the Daily Bugle, and that it was so long ago because they went like 2 meters that way underneath all the other sets and all the other boxes, and it's just, just a horrible. That was a horrible afternoon. That was, but you know, things I do, but it wasn't exactly ideal. But that's the top. What's the shaft bit that goes on? I've got that thermal on again. It's ramming up my back. Is that it? Is that it? No, nowhere near. Not even close. Got it. Look at that. Fully attached. That's the full mini length of these. I do like the detail on these. So that bit goes on there, and there you go. So you can see what I mean. The second you're going to put the minifigures in front of them on the base plates, it is just, see what I mean? That is just the perfect scale for these figures. It's like, yes, thank you very much. You get the idea of exactly what I'm going to be doing as a Legoland Miniland with the old architecture sets and some of the newer ones. So can you imagine a long line of characters and just figures walking around taking photos? Job's a good one. But I'm going to need your help with regards to what else would go in the display. Because are we saying the Titanic would work with this? Looking wise, I think the Dubai one looks very impressive, and the Lego house. I think either one of those are really very nice. But I remember getting the Billund airport from obviously Billund and not actually realizing that it wasn't until you walked in, didn't even realize it was there. Obviously, it's missing a load of the bits at the top, so this is badly damaged. So we'll be repairing all of this. But yeah, you got the little terminal because they can redo this one now because they've extended the terminals on it. So, but yeah, I've still got the boxes for them and everything. I did actually get a sig fig. It was the chocolate minifigure with the big eyes. I can't remember what one that was from. That was what everybody used because I always eat chocolate, so that's what people thought it was. But no, I haven't had a sig fig for a long time. Right, we got a skinny mini next. My concern is the bit that goes beside this bit. There's nothing attached. I don't know why, and this is going to knock me in the face. That is not the T-Rex. What is the hell is that? Oh, it's that. Is that the full thing? Oh, it is. Oh, it snapped off as one. It broke as one clean break. Ideal. Clean that up, whack that on. Thank you very much indeed. We like that. Yeah, it just takes one of those to ping off and then gets put in that head, and then we're not having a very nice time. Whereas at the moment, I'm having a lovely time, apart from I have just broken this. Get back together. Come on. You've managed literally an apocalypse. There we go. So in your expert ways, now you know what I'm doing. Titanic and Pokemon and the Eiffel Tower all within this display, or is that just too ambitious? Because I need to relook at the Titanic to think, is that actually going to work, or is that just a little bit ambitious? But this needs a bit more of a clean. And then New York is looking half okay. Nicely done, nicely done. Yeah, that's the next. That's that bit finished. That was easy. If it was all like that, it'd be perfect. So that's the next bit that we've just put in. Well, I don't think a lot of people realise this, but I carried the Colosseum up the loft ladders like a pizza. So I had it one hand, put the ladders vertical to get through the loft hatch to bring it up. So the Colosseum made it up here. Oh no, Ryan, do share. I've cancelled my meetings for the rest of the day, says Ryan. Oh no, what? So I'll tell you what, I'm getting Lego set envy. Ryan is getting something huge. We got the length from Ultra Bricks. We got Sean living the dream. Oddly's got the minifigures. Reese is building the bits and pieces from the modular. I've been penetrated as well. Oh my, that is outrageous. Look at that. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Look at this. Where is it? Focus. Where are you? There it is. Look at the Oompa Loompas. And there's the Polyback. And yesterday, after the stream had finished, I think, I got sent this, which... Look at that. There it is. So that is from Ryan. What a cool thing. That display case is massive. But how many Oompa Loompas are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's tons of them. How did you get so many Oompa Loompas? There must be nothing left in the country. Whatever country you've got them from, they must be Oompa Loompa-less. Wonka's walking around by himself. I can't believe how many of those you picked up. That's outstanding. How many of those that you've got? I mean, look, you guys and girls can start counting just how many are there. 30? What, just from today? Or that takes you up to 30? How are you going to fit them all on? That's amazing. Can't wait to sell all of that to Sean. Sean will have a lovely time with that. You got 30 Oompa Loompas. Good grief. There's another... Oh, hang on. Let's start that again. So there was 30 Oompa Loompas in that photo, and you got 43 of them upstairs. So you got 73 Oompa Loompas. So are you going to get another Wonka? Oh, we got to flop this up on the screen just in case people don't. This is where the emojis have come from, by the way, guys and girls, because we have got the largest. You must have one of the largest collections of Wonkas ever. right next to the Goonies, of course. So how are you going to fit all of them on here? I don't even know why I'm on the American website. I got that excited. But how are you going to fit them on there? Where are they going? You're going to stand them on the waterfall? 15 from eBay, 15 from Bricklink, and they both arrived at the same time today. Ah, right. Ooh. I know, that's it. He's gone all in. I can't believe you've got so many of them. That I've heard of army building before, but that is taking it to the next level. Because don't forget, the set only comes with 2. That's the amazing thing. It comes with 2 of them. You're going to put them all on the Titanic? fair enough. I mean, what are you going to do? Have to take the display case off? Good grief! What figures came with your magazine, Oddly? So, what's your target number for the Willy Wonka then? How many are you hoping to get? Because surely you must have a cut-off point, or are you literally all in for every single one of them? Was that not the right? Oh, my length might be intact. Look, a bit sticky. I've got a sticky length, but we should be okay. I can't honestly. So literally, I am the only person in the chat that is recycling sets. Everybody else has bought something new this weekend. Every single one of you so far. I think I'm going to cry myself to sleep. I think I've decided. I've already thought of what sleeping position I'm going to be in. Be head down, facing the pillow, maybe just side on so the tears weep over. Omin Garmadon and the Dragon Cold. Stephen Oddly's going all in on the fantastic Ninjago minifigures. Oh, you got the Frank. Frank. It's a cool looking figure, that one as well. Ignore me, I'm just cleaning my length. I'm still in a bit shock and jealous actually that Ryan is buying all of them. They're trying to convince me, Ryan, to get this Titanic as well, by the way. It all started last week and it's now been snowballing. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Honestly. Mad. I can't believe them. But yeah, that's what's been spoken about. It'd have to be the Eiffel Tower first. But with this, I don't know. There's potential that this could work as an oversized, massive model. Because if we look at the Eiffel Tower, it kind of goes with the architectural buildings. Because it would be one every 3 or 4 months, obviously. But this is on back order for 60 days in America. Mad. Oh, mad. Nuts. Right. I don't fancy it. No, I think the Eiffel Tower is awful to build. I think it'll look nice when it's done. But I think it'll be a right royal pain in the ass, I think. Right, I am jumping to step 42. And it looks like it carries on. It does. That's the 2 bits on top of each other. So that is that. That's how that goes. There's the length. Magic. Oh. I need to do something, Ultra Bricks. It's bad. I know. Need to need to pick. I need to do something. It's awful. No, let's be honest, ugly. It never really works, does it? I am doing my best to reorganize and fix stuff up and do stuff, but then at the same time, I'm like, I would like to build something that isn't coming out of a box and picking all the pieces up. But because this would work perfectly with the Eiffel Tower. I do a bit of the Eiffel Tower, throw it to the one side before I lose my rag with it, and then build something nice and colourful and enjoyable. Whereas I know what's going to happen when it gets round to actually getting it, there'll just be tears. And it wouldn't be tears of joy either. It would be tears of just full blown horrendousness. Right, is that the... Oh, that is. That's not bad. I've got to stop mixing my little rags up there. They're dry. And they're the wet ones. Thank you. We're getting higher. We are getting higher. So yeah, there's tons of detail in these things. Off by a teardrop. Yeah, it's like it'll be bad. I just like the fact that 17% of the poll has just been kind and said yes, whereas the other 25% and the other 33% have gone yes, as it would suck to be you, or yes because we want to see you suffer. there's only so 75% of the people so far think I should get the Eiffel Tower. I know there's only 12 votes in, but it'll tick up hopefully. But off by a teardrop. So when does your length arrive, Ultra Bricks? And I'm assuming that's the same question with short as well, because I'm assuming they're going to ship them both out to you tomorrow, and then you both you guys will be living the dream. Right, I need the tippity top. Double dish and a lemon. Seems to be the tops are the harder bits to find, which is awkward. No, they must be in the tub. They've been in another tub. So I'm just missing just the little double dish that goes up on the top there, and it's not in the box. But that's it. That's it for New York. So this one came out ages ago. So if I reshare everything with you, saves by Wednesday. Let me go back up. Hang on. I want to get a drop shipping service forwarded to me from Ninjago magazine. Yeah, it's a fair shout. The magazines are fantastic. They are good. So Sean says should be with you Wednesday. Same should be with you Wednesday. DGI says I saw both Mark and John yesterday in the same chat we were in. Oh, outrageous. What stream was that in? Right, let's have a look. Of the New York jobby. So you've got the different architecture. And then that is just different bits and pieces you can do, because that's the architecture studio. And there is one for the Lego house at a guess of what it would look like as well. So you got the White House, Big Ben, you got the smaller Eiffel Tower, and you've got all the other little bits and bobs, and you've got, it just keeps going, doesn't it? Burj Khalifa, Venice, Berlin. So I like the fact that they added all of these in. They just don't do it anymore. They just don't bother that anymore, which is a bit of a which is a bit of a shame. I think they should carry on doing that. Right. So we're as far as we can go with this one. We've got plenty more to crack on with, but Tokyo is as far as we can get it done. Dubai is as far as we can get it done, and New York is as far as we can get it done. So London, we'll try London next. Tell you what, Ryan, that's a fair one. That's a fair one. But again, with the patterns of this, again, this is just what it would look like with the walkthrough. So you've got all of the different bits and pieces that stick out. You can do all the different bits and pieces, and you can just crack on and go from there. So yeah, that's be a nice thing. Oh, the basset, the bird. I thought that's what you meant. The Burge. The Burge Cleaver. Ah, there we go. That's the one. I thought that's what it said, Ryan. I thought that's what it said. Right, London. And then we've got Chicago and Shanghai. Now, London should be... If I got those pieces out from London, we should be in good stead. So has anybody got any architecture sets before? Have you built any of these before? Or is this just sort of like different for everybody? Right, there's a bit at the bottom. No. This should be. This might be painful. Might be painful. We've got a strawberry fire trophy. It does. I think it does. The Micronites. I think that's a fair shout, Ryan. I think because you got about 10 of those. Ooh. So you got the one that I'm about to do now and the postcards. Yeah, because the postcards were really good little thing to pick up from the airports. They were really popular at all the airports because it was just a small thing people put in their hand luggage. It's not like you can take a UCS Death Star on the plane with you. I mean, you can back from Billund, you can, as long as you're going back into London. But if you're going to and from, if you're going from Stansted or Gatwick and you fly and land, you can get the Lego sets duty free and then collect them on the way back. So you literally, as long as you just have to hold on to a ticket, get off when you re-land a couple of days later, you can just collect the sets from there, and that's a good way of getting them. Yeah, that's it. It's a nice thing to remember it by, and the fact you survived a day out. That's a good. You know, it's nice to remember the surviving London. You can't go wrong with that. Back. I need to go back, and I need to find London. There it is. So this came out in 2017, and it's still available. 2017. You can still buy this for £35. So let's take a look. Right, this is put together. 2017 PDF. And it. Right, so what goodness does it have to give from London and Great Britain? There is your skyline, because I think I said this yesterday. Isn't there potential that they're going to be redoing this? Is it the London Bridge or the Tower Bridge that they're going to be redoing? They've done this one already, haven't they? I think this is the one that they've done. So you've got the National Gallery. That looks like it's a vintage photo, that, doesn't it? Old school. I know this set's old, but I didn't think the set was all the way back in the 60s. I think they've just used a fancy lens on it, haven't they? It does look dirty, though, let's be honest. The buildings do look like they need a good jet wash. I think that's a polite thing. There is some nice art because they've done this as well, haven't they? They've done the sort of Big Ben and the Houses of Parliament as a larger set at one point. If anybody cares about that, and then you've got the London Eyeball. So apparently, the London Eye has 3.75 million visitors every year. On a clear day, it's possible to see up to 25 miles. Originally intended as a temporary structure, the London Eye is now a permanent fixture of the London skyline. There we go. So it wasn't built to last, and it's still there. Never been on it. I really couldn't care. It's bad that I just don't give a monkeys about. This isn't my kind of thing, to be honest, going around there. I know some people love it, but not for me. Not for me. But I've got the set. So, as you can see what I'm doing, I am just getting to the next bit of the base, which is that bit. And then I can carry on. So there we go. It's all very, very exciting. So I'm on step 23. I think I've got that little bit. I've got one little thing built. And hopefully it's going from left to right, which I think it is. There's all the water. 2 of those. Right. Where is the other? That's obviously... I'm not a rocket science, but I'm assuming all of that stays together. And that is the other part of the bridge. So that's a good start. 2 big bits found. Yeah, I don't think they've ever done a Canadian one. Have they done anything from Canada? The ferret is the London Eye, the big eyeball. Ah, yeah, fair enough. I'm just reading back through some of the comments, and yeah, they have done some nice. They have done some nice ones, right? That's the bit on there. That's where that goes, and obviously it flops open. It does look like again. We just need. Oh, was that going to be part of that? That's got to be the part of the other bit. That's that. It's the same bit that seems to have gone in a different colour. Very bizarre. My friend made a Lego mock of the CN Tower when we were younger, 4 foot tall and minifigure scale. Ouch. How many pieces did that have? That sounds like it was a rather large thing. As long as it was good fun. Right, you know I must be going mad because I now can't find my celebration. There they are. My heroes. Got them. Yeah, because the Eiffel Tower is 5 foot. So that's a big thing. Just wonder. Like I said, I just wonder how bad it will be to put together. That's the thing. I think it'll be rough, but fun. Okay. Right, that's all in. What's the next bit? Right. So that has to be one of them. And that has to be one of them. Possibly. Problem is Sydney's the same colour. So that's a bit problematic. That's got to be the other bit. What's that bit? Right, I've got to do two of the exact same. One of them's perfect, and one of them isn't. Caught it. Woo! That could have been bad. We don't want that nonsense happening again. What's the bits on the side? Two more of those. So yeah, nice blue. Now, it doesn't really interest me, ugly, to be honest. I don't see the fascination of looking. I mean, it'd be nice on a nice day, but no, I'd rather walk up the hill, to be honest, and go into a big city like that. Oh, but it's over 6,000 pieces. Ouch. Ouch. How long did it take to put together? Are you scared of heights? Well, yeah, you probably not the best thing to go on then if you're scared of heights. I mean, you could try it, but probably not the most recommended scenario. Right, that looks like that might be the two bits that are required to go either side. It goes there. What is that? Is that a single? It is a single. Yes. So, does that then go that way or that way? That then goes that way. Right, we've got there we go. Two identical bits. Laughing. That bit goes in on there. Thank you very much indeed. We are absolutely living that dream. To a point. To a point. That's him. Yep, good. So yeah, that's him. So two of those. I think that's the right way. I think. Yeah, it looks that way. And then that will go that bit, and that will go on that bit. Magic. Right, remember to like the video so far, guys. Thanking you very much indeed. Let me check the poll. What's the nose at? 23%. So suffering's going up. Okay. Yeah, I thought that would be the case. Yeah. Yeah. So basically at the moment we're at 8, 9, 60 odd percent basically just want to see me suffer. 15% of you are happy, and 23% of you don't care. Fair enough. Fair enough. Right, that is all of that. Oh, Reese is on bag 6. You haven't sent any photos yet, Reese, of your redo of the display, by the way. And we need some updates from Sean as well with regards to that kind of stuff. And also with yours, Ultra Bricks, what are you going to do? You actually going to crack open that train, or are you just going to wait until you've moved? Can you wait that long, or are you going to build it and take it apart? Because that's a serious set to just be looking at in the box. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful looking thing. So, yeah, just seeing it go up. 38% suffer. Just suffer. Okay, I will. Like Rikishi said, I'll do it for The Rock and just do it for all of you instead. Right, okay. Oh, 2. That's the bit that goes across the top. I wonder what that was. So there's 1. Nice. So that attaches over. Lovely. And that is 2. Happy days. So there you go. Look. So that's they're not. It's not the biggest of things, but again, you put it with a minifigure, having a look around, and it's absolutely spot on. So yeah, it's gonna work for what I want. Are you enjoying it, Reese? Are you living that? Are you living the Lego dream? Because hopefully you're having a nice time with it all. So I don't know. I can go. That one needs to disappear. Right, so no, that's definitely not going to be it. Because I've got extra bits on. So 8 of those bits go on top. The high-level walkways were designed so that the public could still cross the bridge when it was raised, says step number 50. And that's all of those. All right. And then again, it's just the odds and sods of just 1 or 2 bits that have gone ping. Oh, I've just got to keep. It's just unnecessary. I have to keep standing up to get into this box. And Sydney has a serious amount of tan as well. So that kind of teardrop. There it is. Got it. Look at that. There's the teardrop for that one. Thank you very much indeed. And what is the next? How did the next bit look? Yes, again, those it's the same beats that are missing. Why are they? Right, so it seems to be then that in all of the sets, the same kind of piece just couldn't hold on to getting squished and destroyed. I can't take it off other bigger bits because, well, clearly that's stupid. So I have to see what bits are left at the end. That's fun. I'm finding that really very, very bizarre that is the case. But what goes on? Oh, hang on. Something else go on top. Oh. There they are. Look, they're underneath. So that's the problem I've got, because depending on how it broke, they're still attached to that bit. So I'm assuming that has to go probably that way. Does anybody know if there's any rebrickable Harry Potter sets like the Quidditch shop? It's a good call. I don't know. I actually don't know, because we will be doing a deep dive on rebrickable soon, but I don't know if that's. Let's have a look. Anybody know off the top of their head about rebrickable in Harry Potter? Rebrickable. I'll just type in Harry. Would it pop up? What about Potter? Potter. What we got? We got the farmers market, the pottery, Snape, minifigure display. We've got the train. No, I can't see anything. There must be something on there, but I'm just being a bit of a spanner. I can't see it. Why? What are you thinking of? What are you thinking of attacking with that then, Priest? That bit must be. Oh, right. I need to put the hats on. Oh, that could be emotional. Great. I'm sure I was looking for that bit yesterday. That's Sydney. Sydney's still in there. Was it that bit I was looking for? Might have been that. How are we going to be able to find it? That might be a circle back round job. What is that? Ah, stupid. One of them's there and one of them's not. Is it gone already? Wow. I might have to make people aware that I have one. I might be like, hello, anybody want to bring Gringotts Bank? Fully complete. You can get an extra track with it as well, with the dragon. It is scary when people start to panic with those sets, isn't it? It really is. You just think to yourself, okay. But because it sold out, I say it sold out. It was on a huge back order from, was it the Insiders Weekend it went in? Yeah, that was the Insiders Weekend. It was in a sale for the whole week, wasn't it? And just from that 1 week, it was on back order until January. So it wouldn't surprise me if people go ballistic for that again. I can see that happening. Yeah, I can see that happening. Oh, Sydney's in about 1 million pieces. That's not exactly ideal. Ah, right, fair enough. How did you get the giveaway and not the actual bank? How did you manage that? What did you do? Just buy it separately, obviously. Bit of a stupid question, isn't it? But I wonder. Ah, right. There we are. And then that bit goes there. So there's just one bit a little bit battered on that one. But yeah, you see, it's starting to look okay. I've got 2 tracks but 1 bank. So yeah, the bank itself, I think it's a very, very nice looking set, and it does remind me of it goes with the alley, but it does remind me of the Orlando theme park because of obviously the ride and things. So, but I would quite happily again just get that shot if need be, a bit like the Harry Potter alleyway. I'd happily sell them as a combination because I've got the alley and the bank. I could sell that as a full thing. Fair enough. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. What is Potter doing? Mr. Potter. Potter. Right, where is flipping American site? Get off. Thank you. Gringotts, the bank. It's back order or not? Nope. Oh, it is 21st of April. Oh, yeah. This has been on back order all year. So if this has been on back order all year, what's Batman doing? March. So it's maybe pushed back by maybe 2 days, but that's March. No, because I can't believe. Yeah, because I think people are just gonna, they want it before it's gone, don't they? And if they know it's going, they're gonna pick it up. But yeah, I didn't realize Reese it was on such a big back order for that one. Hello to Mark. How are we? No, it's not. Arkham's not exclusive anymore, but it's still retiring at the end of the year, isn't it? So, what did you get, Mark? I don't think it'll make the retirement date. I think it would just. I think it would do a that would just do a Daily Bugle. I think that would just do a Daily Bugle. So if anybody wants that, they're going to have to act on it. To be fair, because it's definitely it's definitely a thing that you got to move quickly on, otherwise it'll be gone, and you'll miss out. There'll be tears, and it won't be fun for anybody. I can almost 100% confirm that bit will not be in here because I would not have. How is that? Is that? Does that fit? What do you reckon? That go in there? Oh, it does. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Missing. No, the 2 water bits are there. Side bit, front bit. What's the other side bit? figure that out. I will be cleaning this as I look at the chat. Ah, yeah, well, this is it. Yeah, Arkham for you, definitely. But no, Gringotts. It is a nice set. It is a nice set. I don't know what they're doing with DC. I don't understand it, to be honest. 60479 says Mark. What is that? 60479. Oh, the police transporter van. That'd go well with Arkham. Nice minifigures that as well. What a Mark. That's a nice set. That. So that's what Mark's just. So yeah, you've got the cool minifigures on this one. And it goes perfectly with the train, because I think the breakout is part of the train, isn't it? Because you've got the wanted symbol, and I'm sure that's the character that breaks out of the new police train as well. So that's a pretty cool print on that. So yeah, good choice on that one, Mark. Well done. Lego store busy? Was it a Lego store you went to, or did you just go to a place that sold Lego? No, I don't think there is Ultra Bricks. I think you're right. I don't think there's much of that coming. I really don't. I don't think there is. Does make you wonder what they are going to be doing. I wonder, and I'm wondering what I'm doing now. Is that 2-bit? I wonder if that is water. Does that clip together? Oh, that's definitely probably lost forever. Let's not lie about things. So if that goes that way, which we've got 2 forward. I would imagine if that is the case or not. Yeah, that's how that one clips on. So it just gives it a little bit of support. Oh, at least that bit's in there. That helps. We've got half a ring at the moment. We've got half a ring. So everybody that's taken part in the poll so far, thank you very much indeed. If you like the video, again, thank you very much. So we're 14 votes in for that. And it's 21% for the 3 and 36% if you want to suffer. Makes sense. Mark says not going to get Arkham. Not for me. Yeah, I've heard about the helicarrier. I just wonder what it would be like. I wonder if they're going to do like a micro scale one like they did before, or if it's going to be a little bit more meaty with the other little bits and pieces. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with all of those, because they've got potential to do quite a bit with it. It's just what they're going to pull the trigger on. What's this? Oh, this is the National Gallery stand. The former King's Mews, the building where the King's horses were stabled. Right, that's all in. But again, the same piece is missing from the top, just in a different colour. It's just the singular bit that you would stand the minifigures on. So every single one of those in every single colour, for whatever reason, is not attached to every set. And I don't understand why that is such a weak link. So I'm definitely going to have to look for some of those other colours, because that's slightly annoying. That's either side is still attached, so they're on. Yeah, like I said, some very weird and wonderful bits that weren't that fell off. I don't understand why they have. Right, that's the is it attached to the top? Is it done the same thing as what it did before? Right, we've got a mini length at the top. There it is. Yeah, so It just seems to be that it stays stuck up its backside, and all of these pieces where it broke, that bit, they're all exactly the same. Yeah, that's exactly right. I've kept all of them, but now they've got the stuff on. Now you can download the instructions easy enough. I think I'm just going to start. I'll sell them with the sets, but a lot of the other sets that I'll keep, I'll probably end up just getting shot of them. So because they're so heavy. But I've got 2 big containers of instruction booklets for everything that's in this room. Because I used to show them all off with the little review videos that nobody watched, because obviously, you know, it's not exactly the biggest of channels, is it? But now you can do it on the website. It's just a little bit easier to do a show and tell that way, so you don't have to. Yeah, it's just I just find it easier to do that kind of thing. So, but that's a good question. I don't know because I'm now doing stuff like this, and I use a website a lot more. It's actually a lot easier for me to do the streams, because if you think where the instruction manual would be is where I've got the set. So I find it now a lot easier using the Lego website to download the PDFs. Sometimes I share the PDFs with you guys and girls if you want to see them. Other times you don't want to, so I don't, obviously. And then yeah, we just crack on and see what's what. But I don't know how much it would affect selling the sets on if you didn't have them. But like I said, I've not really sold much. But I am obviously going to be. I'm going to be selling quite a lot of stuff now, but not that much up until this point. So I wonder what's going on with. Is that not the right bit that goes there? I am very confused now. I'm looking at this going, what is going on with this? Oh, there's more bits to add, is there? Oh, balls. Oh, okay. Oh, that bit. I've got it. How the hell does that go back together? Okay. A while back now. Yeah, a while back. I can't remember, to be honest. It's a good build, though, Reese. It is a good build. But yeah, Shire's all there, fully complete, and the Rivendell's all there as well. So yeah, they will be gone. They will be gone. So Old Brick says, yeah, I'm thinking of the cheaper, smaller sets. Don't make sense to keep them, but for the bigger sets, might help resale value. But I haven't decided. Yeah, I think maybe people might like to look back at the older manuals, maybe. But I guess it depends on the buyer, doesn't it? That's the thing. But yeah, for the more valuable sets, I've got the boxes and the instruction booklets. And then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna purge a load of sets over the next 18 months. And then the stuff that I think I'm just going to keep, I'll just probably recycle the boxes and then just be done with it and not have those boxes anymore. But yeah, there's some stuff there's the stuff that's going to be going. So yeah, that's fine, Reese. We can sort it all out. That's not a problem. So yeah, so there we go. Sean says sets definitely do better when selling with instructions and boxes. So when I sell the sets to Sean, I'll add a 50% surcharge for the box and instruction manual. There you go, Sean. Ideal. That's a cracking way of doing that. That's what we'll do. But I said we'll charge Shibo the most, so it's fine. The last set I got wasn't eBay, but it was I got a set off Amazon, and it went completely. It was disastrous. But I have got one or two things from eBay. I haven't got an eBay account because now you don't need an account. If you just buy something outright, you don't need an account. You can just as long as it's under a buy it now. You need an account to bid, but not for buy it now. And yeah, it arrived really quickly. Really arrived really quickly. So it was all right. That was okay. But I would imagine there'd be horror stories with stuff. So, but yeah, everybody's got their own nastiness, I would imagine, with things going wrong. It's always going to go wrong. Certain things always happen. It's just me. So there's things that definitely go wrong for me, and there's definitely things that's going to go wrong for you guys and girls as well, I would imagine. So that's I'm making the eye from the eyeball. So there's the little shafty bit, and then these bits, I'm assuming, will ram itself together, I think. Yeah, eBay's top dollar for Sean. Honestly, Sean's got like every day, I would imagine Sean's on eBay scouring the web for stuff. I think that's only fair. But have you got Instagram, Reese? Has Reese got the gram? Because if you've got Instagram, Reese, I can send you a load of photos of other stuff that you might be after. Is that how that goes? Look at that! I've done a thing. Look at it. Oh, I think that bit goes there. Oof. Okay, I have to try and hunt you down because the Instagram one for this is the same as the channel. So if you drop me a message on Instagram, I can then send a lot of photos of stuff that you might want or whatever, and then I can just send it your way over a period of time. Don't like the old eBay then, Sean. No? Sean is not a fan of eBay. There we go. I wonder if Sean hates eBay as much as Jay hates the new boat. I wonder. I've actually built the eye right. I mean, I'm amazed that I have just put that together, and it actually is. Probably should have cleaned it a little bit better first, but that's incredible. Incredible. Yeah, that's the clip. So the London Eye can carry up to 800 people on each rotation. I bet it stinks on the inside of it. I bet it absolutely honks. Right, that's the next. That bit's there. Got that bit. That's the bit that's on there. Ah, right. I need another three of those. What is that part of it? What am I actually putting together? Ah, what a guess. result. So that is that. So I just need one. Just need one more. Good, sexy fun. Okay, amazing. Why is the Imperial flagship so much? I can feel crumbling coming on. Hang on. What do you need, Reese? Talk to me. What Star Wars stuff do you need? Imperial flagship. What's the set number? What set number is it? So I was saying yesterday, I've got the Venator, the Ghost, the Republic gunship, the T6, and probably the sail barge, and possibly the Cantina, all on the shopping block soon as well. Oh, the medieval blacksmith keeps looking at you. 10210. I thought for a second, I thought it was Star Wars. 10210. Let's have a look. Oh my days, yeah, that thing is outrageous. So it's 2000. Yeah, it's madness that. So the Imperial, what Reese is talking about. Why are you even looking at that for, Reese? Don't you start looking at. You don't want to start. Yeah, that is a lot of money. A lot of money. But they do, the boats go for mega money. Mega money. But the lowest price is £600, the lowest price, up to 2,500. Ouch. Oh, well, that's it. Well, it does. The blacksmith and the chemist feels justified looking at that. So yeah, I can see I can see why, but that is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. That bit goes there, doesn't it? And I need. That bit must still have the roof bit attached. Nope. Not you. That might have to reappear. That might have to reappear. Yeah, it's scary when you start looking at things like that, because certain sets are very, very expensive. Very, very expensive. So oh, of course, I forgot. It's a printed tile for Big Ben. Yeah. Printed tile. Not nice. So what is on the top of Ben? What have they done for that? Oh, I think I won't have that bit. I am missing its tip, because I took it off the other side. So that's definitely in another box. That is definitely in another box. Balls. balls and balls. Oh, I might have seen that bit though. We might be all right. What's that? Page 105, step 97. The 4 bronze lions at the base were added to the Nelson's column in 1967. So they have done a representation of that, which is literally nothing like it whatsoever. But it's that, apparently. That's what they've done. Because obviously it's just little individual bits. So something a little bit different. So what set-wise then, for everybody else, what do you think? Because obviously you've now all just bought the sets that you're after. But what set do you think you're going to get delivery of next using the Lego website? So what's on there for what all you guys and girls want to attack, build, and do? Because there's obviously a lot of selection for you all. Right, so that's the bit at the front. Nice, looks nice. And I think that's as much as we can do for this, for London, because I think we're about to run out of pages. Oh no, we've got a length of the micro figure on, have we? Length of the micro, mate. Okay. No, that is not in here. That's going to be in another thing, right? Right, so that is the bit at the top of Nelson's column is in another box as well. Where does that bit go? Oh, we've got a ship going underneath the water, have we? Is a we were doing really well on London up until the last few pieces. So that I do believe is that it? It is, right. So this is London, the back end of the London manual. One Brick Stud, how are we to you? Good afternoon. Are you building anything this weekend? So this is the back end of the manual for this. So there it is, with in all of its glory. So there's New York. Now, I have just done before this, 2017. Way back when. Okay, and there's all the architecture stuff, very similar stuff they put in. So it's all the same things as it was in the other one. So we know Chicago is the most value for whatever reason. That is just biblically expensive. Biblically expensive. Just recently ordered the Natural History Museum. Next one to get is Arkham. Very, very nice, One Brick Stud. Mark's tucking into the Lego set he got today, which is nice and exciting. Ultra Brick says from the Lego website, probably Zelda or the Girth will be the giveaway driven. Fair enough. How was the convention? Was it good fun? Was it worth going? Right, that is that one. As much as it can be. Not too bad. Right, what do you want next? Do you want Shanghai, Chicago, or Australia? What do you want next? Oh, amazing stuff. That's all right then. No, as long as there's lots to look at, lots to see, lots to do. That's always the key. Well, I'm going to have to tuck into my double cream. I'm getting very peckish. This is why now I have black teeth. So look at that, outrageous. Hmm. Chicago it is. How many people do you think were there? One Brixton. Right. Let's get Chicago. Right, Chicago. That's not gone well. Not gone well. Where's my mouse gone? There. If I typed in the right box, wouldn't it? No. Oh dear. Well, we found it yesterday. It's got to be on it. I just must be spelling it wrong. Right. CHAGO. Thank you very much indeed. Right, 2017 this thing came out. 2017. So let's take a look, see at this. So we want the instruction card. And yeah, this is a scary price, this one. I don't know why. So what, I haven't got much on mine. So we've got to figure all of that out. At least there's a bit of colour to start with, but this is everything it says. It does look pretty with the lights on, let's be honest. The photography in all of these are really nice. Because they have done Willis Tower as a completely separate architecture set as well. So I love how they've used really bright, vibrant, clean colours for Chicago. And literally the photos from London look like they were took in the 80s. I don't quite understand where they got those photos from. Has anybody been to Chicago? Big Red? So again, all the stuff that's photoed is the stuff that I'm going to be putting in. So you know how I'm doing it. Get to the bit on the bottom of the base because most of the base is there. And then basically hope for the best and find it. So we'll see what we can do. Oh, that's very true, Ultra Bricks. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, very, very true. Yeah, it's scary how expensive this Chicago is now. I can't believe how much money this is worth. So that's a good start. 24 steps, 25, 28. That's all done. That's 30. 34. We're looking tasty. Yeah, that's all still there for 34. 35. Oh. We might get lucky. We might get lucky. Big Red looks like it's all together. Amazing. There you go. Home Alone house. No, I'm all right, Mark, because I've got the set. I'm just saying that I can't believe how expensive it is now. So it works for me if I want to sell it, that's for sure. So Big Red, which way does it go? Side on. There we go. First bit, in and done. I'm telling you that is the only easy thing that's going to happen, because the rest of them are in a gazillion pieces in the bottom of this box. So that's not going to... Thousands of people. Yeah, I know. I've got to be honest, I completely slept on it. I've not really looked at all. Bad of me. Right, got the little... It's a bit of a better clean, to be honest. Oh, the bridge is attached. Oh, that's right then. One bit survived. The bridge and the water survived, so we're two in. That's all right then. Those elements are good. Right, what is this? What bit is coming in next? Oh no. I don't know if... God. I don't know if this is... Oh, it might be. Oh, no, it's not. What bit's missing on that then? Well, you're following along at home. Step 50 is a square turned upside down. Where the hell does that go? Oh, right. I've got the base for some of that square still stuck. But where's the rest of it then? Oh, don't tell me it's not in here. How's that split up so badly? What am I looking for? A black plate with clear bits on. Arse is the easiest way of saying that, because then I've got the rest of it here. That's not the correct... That's not the correct way. Yes. That was the hotel had the... What did it have? The taxi? I think it had the taxi. I want to say it was that, Reese. I think that is the giveaway for that. So I got the giveaway, but don't have the actual set. I think that's it. Do we add it to the pile? I can add that to the pile. I think that's it. I'm sure that's it anyway. That's it, yeah. It is that, yeah. Yeah, so I went into the Bristol store a year later, the following year, for the modular, and they had 10 of those on the shelf just to buy, because they had them at the back for the whole time. But because for whatever reason, they didn't sell them all with the actual set. I was like, what's all that about? So yeah, I built it up thinking I was going to get because I call it the John Wick Hotel. So I thought I was going to get the John Wick Hotel. I didn't. Yeah, I'll put it to one side. I've got no use for it, so I'll put it to one side for you. I'll put it with a moving truck. So there we go. That can go. Yeah, the purge is well and truly on for sets that I don't need. So there's going to be a fair few going. Yeah, so that is. I'm sure that's the correct one. Well, that's the next bit. Why? Yeah. I don't know if I've got the box for it anymore, but you're more than welcome with this. I can put them both together. I'll add it to your pile, Reese. I'll add it to your pile, and you can just let me know later. Yeah, there might be one or two big sets towards the end of the year that might go, which might make sense. Right, that for now is just going to have to be like that, which is a bit of a shame because there's a bit. I'm missing a bit of length to the tower. Easy enough, it'd be in one of multiple places. But it's just where it's broken. It's obviously broken in 3 pieces, and the very, very bottom bit I don't have. Right, and that is just one black double bit that I need. Yes, I think. Oh, Reese has stalked me. Where are you, Reese? Where are you? Notified me yet, Reese? It will. It's not notified me yet. Ah, there we go. It has. There we go. I found you. Found you. Laughing. Beautiful. Right. Happy days. Happy days. Right. So I am getting length on this. How? Where? Where was I? So as I'm putting piles of things aside for people, does anybody else want anything added to their own pile? Is anybody wanting a pile of stuff? So what's this? The tower weighs more than 222,500 tons, which is 201,845.605 kg. So really cool. What? That can't be right. Took 3 years to complete and used enough concrete to make an 8-lane, 5-mile long highway. Fantastic. Right, that's the shaft that's going on. Yeah. That's where I'm at too. That's where I'm at. So what's the next bit? Oh, it's just got two prongs. So it seems to be every single tip of all of these aren't in this box because they obviously broke off. They obviously broke off separately. So that's going to be a deep dive into the Lego head. And if not, it'll be in the Ninjago box or it'll be in the other box. Now, the next step is step 78, which is done, which is the 4 bridge houses provide a canvas for a bas relief sculpture dissecting the pivotal moments of this city's history, apparently. Well, it's good to share, Sean. It's good to share, you know. But no, Reese's pile's is a good size. It's a good size. So it's things like that Apocalypse Berg, because I'm looking at that Apocalypse Berg going, ooh, that'd be a holiday. That would be, as an if I ever got rid of something like that. I've got no intention at the moment, obviously, but like, what's the next building that we're doing? It is the Wrigley building, open the observation tower on the 26th floor, and the clock tower. Admission was 5 cents and included a piece of Wrigley's gum. The clock tower was inspired by La Grandia, which is now part of Spain's civil cathedral. That writing's so small, mine. So I am, without zooming in, I am struggling to see that. It's tiny. Right. Talking of tiny length, we have got. Well, if you don't have any bent pieces today, talking of tiny lengths, because I still can't get over how badly bent that piece was. That's not it. There it is. That kind of looks like it should look. So weird element at the top they've used on that. Think. So it says the Wrigley building was the first to be air conditioned in Chicago and the tallest at the time of its construction. Oh, we've got history lessons on the go today. Go that way? Does it go on that way? Yes. On at the angle. Nice. On at the angle. It's got to be in the middle of the room, surely. That is a thing of absolute beauty. Mark's Durham bag number 2. What a Mark. So Reese is living the dream with the hotel. Got to be front and center, Sean. It's a beautiful set. Yes, it is a beautiful set. It is a very, very nice looking set. I can hear somebody coming with the loft ladders. Is it Smudge? Is it the bulldozer? It is. You all right, Smudge? Hey, bud. Smudger. Smudge. Come on. Smudge. It's like the heaviest cat in the world, this thing. Such a fatty. You going to get in the Colosseum? What are you going to do? Pass. Pass. Might get in the Colosseum. We'll see. Right, but so what are we doing now then? So there are 1,632 steps from the main lobby to the observatory on level 94 of the tower. Right. Right, so we are doing a thing. This is something. That is... I'm assuming that's the front. Assuming that's the front. There's a yellow bit. At least the yellow stands out in here. There's one. There's two. I've got 2 yellow grills, which is nice. One. 2. Nicely done. All right, so that is the structural support on the back. And then that's what it looks like from the front. Very dark, Chicago. If you think compared to all the others, this is a very, very dark, like deep red, deep dark black. Completely different to this architectural stuff. Right, I've got a wig. That looks like it goes over the top. Assuming that's got to be something to do with it. So let's have a look. And a cleaner of this. So Sean says the art gallery and the rooftop section above is excellent when you get it. I'm just cleaning off my length. Nice and shiny. Nice and shiny length. What is the poll doing? Everybody's like the video again. Thank you very much. Poll-wise, what are we doing? So 33% suffer, 20% aren't fussed, and the other 40% says yes. So 73% of you at the moment reckon we should get the Eiffel Tower. Fair enough. Fair enough. At one point or the other. Now I've got to figure out where... Oh, of course, I've got those 2 bits, but where's the clip in the middle? Where's it attached to? It'd just be too easy, wouldn't it? If it was actually to attach the bit it needs to be attached to, that would have been splendid. So I've got a fun question for everybody. If I just turn around tomorrow and said I was selling everything in here, who would take what? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be on for too much longer, Sean, either. I don't think. I don't know how long to be on for, to be fair. I might just get Chicago done and then carry on with this tomorrow evening. Maybe. But yeah, if this was all sold tomorrow, who would want what? Who would want to claim something? Is that it? Oh, is that it? That looks like it might. Oh, it might be. I don't know. I'm not too sure, Sean. I don't know. Maybe you might do a dirty double. Because if we did a dirty double for an hour, what would everybody like to cover? Because it's always quite nice to just do like a Lego research thing just for an hour in the evening, isn't it? So quite happily do one. Because what we now we're getting to 5 o'clock, aren't we? So we kick things off 7:30, 8 o'clock. But we've got there's the original Ninja sets that we need to take a look at before they went to Ninjago. Sean's like myself and chocolate spread. Reese says ultra brick, rebrickables. Hang on, I'm lost. Sean's like myself in chocolate spread. Saucy Sunday. We want a saucy. Oh dear. It's gone. It's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. I'm assuming, without even looking, that's going on. But yeah, if we did one this evening, we could eat. So we've got what would you guys want to take a look at? Because we've got the rest of the Lego ideas stuff to carry on with, so we could get that out of the way. We could start the rebrickable. We could do a deep dive into all of the Lego House exclusive Lego sets, something different, just for an hour, because there's a lot of them. Now we know how Sean got the good deal on the camping set. Well, this is true. That is true. So I'm assuming he's got an only spreads. That's what he's got. It's like a fan just for chocolate spreads. Yeah, we could give it a go. I'll carry on plodding with this for a short while. Yeah, because we're 5 o'clock now, so carry on plodding with this, and then maybe we'll kick things off again. Later. I just have to think. There's loads of stuff we can take a look at. But yeah, we'll carry on with this now for now though. But yeah, we'll just wait and see. So yeah, Sean, I would imagine we will be at some point this evening, 7:30, 8, something like that. I would think. I would think. Now, is that? Does that go there? I'm sure one of these days I'm going to do like a live auction. Oh, it is. Happy days. I'm going to do like a live auction live stream. I'll just be stood here with my knocker. Covered head to toe, every nook and cranny. He's going for a walk with the dogs, I'm assuming, and he's going to fall over. And he's going to look worse and smell worse than the Willy Wonka's factory. So, chocolate spread. Can you imagine that? Ooh, can you imagine that, putting your hand in your pocket and it's just caped with chocolate spread? That'd be nice for you. That's got to be the back. That can't be rocket science. I think this one's all right. Can't we still with your knocker? Could you imagine? Just stood there with your knocker out. Have it. Ding dong. Oh, Well, we don't hear from Sean later on. We know what's going on. Outrageous. Outrageous. Oh, dear. Good Lord. It's going to get quite nice, that. Still can't understand why this is so much more expensive, but you can see it's clean nice, but it's shining well. So nice and shiny. Covered head to toe. Head to toe. Well, you know, there's always something, isn't there? There's always something, and now it's the knocker. That's it. There's always one thing that catches your eye. You have to, like I said yesterday, it's so cold up here. You would need your telescope. It's not just like a microscope. It would be the full blown telescope at the moment. I've still got a lot of layers on. I've still got a long sleeve thermal on and plenty of trousers on. I've got more than one pair on. So get through without the knocker out. Oh, what have you set off, Sean? I can see an only spread page being set up on Sean's behalf. I can see it happening. It'll be a bestseller as well. I've got more white. Oh no! All my little lengths are missing at the top. I do not know why. All of the little lengths are not available. So I'm missing the tip of that one. I'm missing the tip of that one. Missing the tip of that one. There must have been a theme with this that they all literally just rolled away. They're like, "Yep, just bugger off." Frozen knock is not good. It will look just as cold as the knocker on Scrooge from the Muppets Christmas Carol. That's what it would look like. Just like what? Gavel. That's it. The old knocker. Well, the gavel. I mean, it's not that big. You can't flop it about. So I'd need something to hold and bash on the table. Oh, so Sean for the next week is offering 50% off his only spread. So if anybody would like to enter his only spread page, I'm sure that would be sensational for Sean. All right. Oh, it's bad. It is bad. Right, that's Chicago done. The gavel does sound rather grand. It does, doesn't it? The old gavel. You know what I mean about a knocker. You know, I try. Right, we're going to move on to Shanghai, and then that leaves us plenty more to do tomorrow evening. So we'll see what we can do with Shanghai for the next sort of because it's a big old project. This because it's well, you can see how many there are now. There was a lot in that tub, so all of these are starting to get there. Obviously, I've not touched this one. I've only cleaned it, so I've not tickled that one. And the actual the Capitol State Building's helmet is missing. Where the hell is that? That's part of the roof for it. I'll clean that bit now. But it's big old helmet's missing. Very good, is it? Because this thing is huge. Absolutely massive. But the twizzly twonky bit at the top's gone. It's filthy on the inside as well. So that's got to be in another box. Oh, great. I've just knocked a micro. Oh, no, don't start doing that. Thank you. Yeah, the gavel. Yeah, so maybe one day I'll stand here with my knocker with the knocker and a gavel. That'll be a double whammy. Right. Shanghai. Shanghai, and then we'll see what occurs later. So yeah, ideas for later on stream then. So we're happy for either rebrickable stuff, some more Lego ideas stuff. Because we're not far off. I will do a Lego ideas stream in the evening, I think, because the Lego house stream, because the Lego house goes live 1st of March. You can pick that from, but there's loads more than them, because obviously I've got the second set, which is now obviously retired, but there's a lot more of them. So yeah, we'll have to have a look at that at some point in the near future. Right, let's crack open Shanghai and just see what's going on with it. Shanghai. Oh yeah, this is going to be this is a really. We'll get some of this done, because this one could be a right royal swine. It's a beautiful looking building, because this is the next one to repair. This thing just here. The blue bit is almost intact, but everything else not so much. That is what we're going to be attacking, Shanghai. And of course, there's a Legoland here now. So I've got some of the little bridge available at the front. Most of the building to the left-hand side is gone. The red length is gone. The tower's gone. The tower in front of that's gone. The pinky building's disappeared. The blue one's gone, and the Turkey Twizzler's disappeared as well. So all of those have gone. But that's the Pearl of the Orient. New York may be the city that never sleeps, but Shanghai doesn't even sit down. Does look amazing. Does look amazing. If I can get over there and do the Legoland stuff, that would be incredible. Yeah, some nice bits. Wow. Yeah, it does look very impressive. And that's the pole, so that's obviously part of this set. It's amazing what architecture is around the world. That's the blue bit that I've got, the big blue length. I think that's complete. So that's the finance center. Shanghai Tower is the next one to do. Yeah, beautiful pictures. Beautiful pictures. I was just redoing it again in Chinese as well. Well, that's the first time I've done the same photos again in a different language. I haven't done that before. Right, okay. So you know what I'm doing. Get these and then just hope for the best. So how many steps forward can I go? 20. That's 25. 28. What's the first fact it gave us there? The custom house clock remains one of the largest in Asia today. So it says. Right. Nah. Yeah, this is really battered compared to some of the others. So we've got a work cut out on this one. I've got to pay proper attention. That bit's there. That bit I need to. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Gap. Already gone wrong. There's another piece missing. Missing a 4-bit length just behind it. Fantastic. Right. So what is everybody going to be building or buying, shall I say? That's what I said, wasn't it? What's people buying next? So Sean's going to be setting up his chocolate page. Ah, the ground floor of the hotel is done. Think I'm going to do a Speed Champion set in between. Oh, very nice. Well, what's on your list then for the Speed Champion? Oh, hang on. I've just got all of it. Suddenly just the chat's just jumped. Right. I think I'm going to have to invest in a new unit for my display. Running out of space. Sharpish. The Kallax isn't cutting it. Well, Billy is close to a base plate. Fine. Depending on if you go for a deep Billy or a skinny Billy. But yeah, there's you got options, haven't you? That's a good thing about IKEA. You have got plenty of options if required. But the only thing about IKEA is either you need to get it delivered or have something big enough that you can pick all the stuff up in. Because if you can't pick the stuff up, then it's you get laughed at the car park, basically. So going for a skinny Billy. Well, yeah, they do too, don't they? They do a girthy Billy or a skinny Billy, and one of them is perfect for base plates, and one of them's not. You know what I mean? That's it. That's what it says on the IKEA website. I'm sure it'll have a skinny Billy. It might not be called that, but there we go. We're on here. I'm going to type in skinny Billy. Skinny Billy. Right, here we go. Popped up with something. I don't know if it's the right thing. So here it is. Skinny Billy from IKEA UK. That's the... Right, so you've got different sizes, look, in depth. So you've got 80 or 40. So you've got 80 by 28 or 40 by 28, obviously that's the width, but the depth of it, there is one that's deeper than 28. And you can have it without the doors as well. That's 39. So that's the deeper, that's the non-skinny Billy. But yeah, you got loads of options there. Loads and loads and loads of options. Yeah, the nice shiny door, because the actual Billies themselves, look, they're huge, but they don't take up. They're not that expensive without the door, like that, for example. And then they get very expensive when you start to add the doors, and I've got the ceiling height, so I can't do it. Oh, you're going for a table. Ooh, what a table! You're going for a girthy Billy. Oh, so we've got skinny Billy and a girthy Billy. You're going to go for a girthy one. Well, go for that. That'll be all right. Yeah, you could go deep and wide. Because if you can get the depth, because it's not too much deeper, but I think one of them is almost perfect for a base plate. So it's almost 32 studs deep if you're doing it from that perspective. And then just depends on how wide you go. So you'll have to just sort of measure it up and figure it out, I guess. What is this building? What's going on? Ah, got ya, you little scallywag. Right, that's the bit that I was looking for. That grey bit, but it's got all the other bits and pieces on top. Magic. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a result. Happy days. Yes, thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much. The Billy Oxburg looks tidy. Let's flop that up, shall we? Hey, what a Mark. Mark's finished the Lego set. Well, I will quote Ultra Bricks. Even a 747 looks small when flying into the Grand Canyon. That is my only response back to your message. So Billy Oxburgh. Oxburgh. Oh. Bookcase combined with doors. It's massive though, look. 160 by 106. So if you got the width, what color would you go for? Yeah, you got it in oak. I've had an accident brown, black, or white. And of course, the white is much cheaper. Look, it's 125 for the white, 170 for black, 170 for brown, and 170 for tan, I would imagine. Get off. 170 for tan, yeah. But you can mix and match them up though with other stuff. The taller ones with glass panel doors, yeah, that's expensive because it's the doors that are pricey. Yeah, I know the doors are expensive. Oh, that one. So it's gone for the taller one, and you could. What you do? Put glass doors on it instead. Oh, that one. That's the one with the glass door. Ah, he's gone for the tall, skinny one. Oh, he's gone for height. So that's 2 meters tall. So as long as you've got the ceiling height, because they are massive. So if you're going long and skinny, I'm sure there'll be lots of fun to put together. Lots of fun. But you can get them where they're full door, though. You can get a different type of door, I think. You can go full length on the door, or you can hide your chisel in there, depending on what it is you want to do. But you can see all of the other ones. So there's a bigger Billy one. And there's a bigger combination of the Oxburgh in the middle. But I'm sure you can get a lot of them are half and half. But look, I think you can get other displays. I mean, look at that. There you go. Look, so you can go full door if you wanted to, rather than the half. You could go full length. Obviously, you don't want the 3 wide. You probably just want this with the long length door on. I'm assuming. You might not. I don't know. Feel like Grand Designs. That's possibly that one. That's that kind of thing. That's the door. But you're paying extra for that type of door, though. Because again, because you can get the Billy and then get the door at a later date. Yeah, there you go. Sean wants glass top to bottom. That'd be the one. Yeah, the lights. So you can literally customize all the stuff that you want for IKEA. But yeah, the Billy's just a Billy, and then the Oxburgh range is all the different stuff you can put on top of it. So you just need to get. You can either buy them at the same time. You can buy them separately. Whatever it is that you want to, whatever it is that you want to do, and you can just hybrid them up. But yeah, the lights. I mean, you can make it look as sexy as you like, depending on what it is you want to do. He says sat here with everything on the floor, but because a lot of people use these, don't they, for the corner? That's what a lot of people go for. Because you basically you got 2 wider Billies and a skinnier one in the middle. That's what a lot of people tend to go for. They go for that huge corner display. And then again, you can put all your doors and stuff on that. But you can go for single shaft or a double shaft if you want to. Would it be a single or a double you want? Reese is going to go down a slippery slope. Slippery slope. You can try it, but I think it'd be it's painful. I do believe. I do believe it's quite painful. Wires. You can hide them, but you've got to take all the bits apart, don't you? That's the thing. When you've got a lot of patience. Strobe might be a bit too much with a mirrored ceiling. Oh, can you imagine? What, with a spinning bed like in Austin Powers? Yeah. That could work. Sets the mood. What, a multicolored changer for you, Sean, is it? Oh dear. Wrong on every level. Every level. I just found that by mistake. I don't think that was the right bit I was looking for. Yeah, take the. Well, no, maybe that's part of his sort of only chocolate, only spread page. That's what we were saying, wasn't it? The only spread. Maybe that's what he has. Maybe he goes all in for the red, the redness. What the hell? Oh, right, okay. Oh, it's that bit. I am lost. Dribbling more than normal. I think that is something that goes there. Maybe there. And this is it's two separate bits. Oh, it squished itself up. Right, I see. But yeah, it could be it could be part of his only spread. Didn't change your night vision. Well, I reckon you could go all in on that. I think you'd be well away. You make some money from it. It doesn't matter, does it? I got the little. I need the little tip at the top. Where's the tippity top? No. Every single tip is just in another tub. Like everything. How? How is that possible? Right, that's a full length for that, so that's good. Right. Balls. So when do you think you're going to go in for the upgrade then, Sean? When do we think it's going to happen? Oh, is that? Gotta stop getting up like I am. How did those two get intertwangled then? I've got little bit starting to come about. I've got the little shorter bits. What is that all about? Right, pink and that. That's what we're going in. That's what we're going in. Right, I think what I'm going to do is I'll crack on with this tomorrow. If it's not tomorrow, I'll do it Tuesday. Because I can get some bits and pieces prepped for tomorrow. And then we'll go live again sort of anywhere between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. And we'll just make it up. Yeah, it'd be one of three things. It'd be Rebrickable, Lego Ideas, or the other one. I'm just getting a little bit cold now, as I can see my breath again. So the temperature's dropping, so I don't want to get cold. So if I end the poll, what are we at the poll? So only once it finishes. Is it going to work? It just disappeared. That's not very good. The poll's never to be seen again. Ah, that's boring. I think it was like 26% of you said no and everybody else said yes. But I can't tell you how many votes that was. Right, guys, I'll let you say goodbye to each other. Oh, there it is. It just popped up. So 15 votes. And it was 27% of you said no. The rest of you said yes. There it is. That's it. So it's just taking ages to pop up on the chat. So that's okay, ages and ages and ages to load. So we'll carry on with Shanghai tomorrow, and then because you can see everything that's been done. So we've done a lot, but there's so much more to do. So there's another good few hours worth of this to crack on with tomorrow. So I'll catch you very soon. Right, guys, take care, everybody. Bye.